Hey everybody, and welcome to my first ever horizontal long form YouTube video. I hope you bear with me as this is a completely new medium for me. If you know me from Instagram or TikTok, I always film vertical. Typically I'm holding my phone. It's very simple and quick. And so this is something that is completely new for me. So I hope you bear with me for these first couple of weeks, episodes, while I figure out this new format. I wanted this first video to kind of just be a little bit of a background about me, also hear from you guys what you would like to see on my YouTube channel. So in case you don't know me, hi, I'm Sammy. I live in Rome. I've lived here since 2017. I am an Italian-American dual citizen. I got my Italian dual citizenship in 2015 after I graduated with my undergraduate degree. That summer between graduation and getting a job, I was working as a waitress, and I told myself that I would get my Italian citizenship by the time that I found a full-time job. And that's exactly what I did. My grandparents moved from Abruzzo, which is a region that is just east of Lazio. In 1956, they moved to Chicago, and my dad was the only one of his siblings that was born in Chicago. His three older sisters were all born in Italy. So because of that, I was entitled to Italian citizenship through blood lineage, and that has pretty much changed my entire life. When I moved here, I basically knew that I wasn't going to be able to find a job in Italian because my Italian at the time was not great. I had studied it for years in college, but my senior year of college, just because of the way that the system works in the US, it didn't make sense for me to take Italian my fourth year of college because I would have essentially had to pay, I don't know, some crazy sum, $5,000 or $6,000 to take that class the last year of school. And then I had worked in the US for about a year and a half after I graduated before I moved here. So when I moved here, I knew that my Italian was not going to be good enough for me to be able to get a full-time job in Italian. So I signed up to do a master's program, an MBA program that was through St. John's University, which is a New York university that has a campus here in Rome. I don't think they actually offer any graduate programs anymore. COVID kind of killed that. My cousin at the time was working for the university, and she encouraged me to apply because it was a great way to just kind of get me here, make connections, then I could get a job and work on my Italian. And it ended up working out exactly that way. Now, there is another story that I could tell about my graduate school program about how it was supposed to be free and then it wasn't, but let me know if you're interested in that, and we can do a separate story time video on how I still ended up having to pay for my graduate school program, but I digress. Basically, the first week of that graduate school program, I met my friend. Well, she wasn't my friend at the time, but I met a girl in my class who was working for a student travel company. And I knew this because when I got to class one day, she was on a work call. And as soon as she got off the work call, I said, "Hey, do you have a job?" And she was like, "Yeah, I work for the student travel company." I was like, "Are they hiring? I will do anything." So I actually first started working for them doing customer service, answering emails. And after about 6 months, I was like, "Hey, I actually have a degree in marketing. I'm getting a second degree in business and marketing. I would really love it if I could do that instead of customer service." Because if you've ever worked customer service, it's not the most fun job in the world, I will tell you that. So then I started doing marketing with them, and yeah, the rest is history. And leading to now in 2025, in 2023, after working for several different companies and actually getting into the writing world, I started publishing articles. I had decided that I was going to fully go off on my own and do marketing consulting and writing. And then I started doing social media in January of 2024. Let's say that I started in 2023, but I started to take it seriously in January 2024. The rest is kind of history. I just hit the ground running, posting 2-3 videos a day on my TikTok. And then I started posting my content from TikTok onto my Instagram in spring of last year, like late spring, almost June, like May, June of last year. Now I have a very decent sized following that I'm incredibly proud of. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you are one of my lovely followers from one of those other platforms. So thank you for being here and for following me on this platform as well, because I am really excited and I've always wanted to do YouTube. So this is a really fun transition for me to make. So that's my story up until now. I live here in Rome, on the north side of Rome, with my boyfriend, who I've been with for many years. Let me know if you want me to do a story time on how I met my boyfriend, because I think it is a pretty cute story. And my dog Spritz, who is lazily sleeping in bed. I did try to convince her to come be in the video, but she promptly left when she realized I wasn't offering cuddles or food. So a couple other common questions that I get are, am I a tour guide? The answer is no. I am not a licensed tour guide, so I can't lead you around Rome, unfortunately. I do offer travel consultation, so you can talk to me one-on-one. You can find that I'll put it in the links in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning into this first video. I'm gonna make it nice and short so I don't overwhelm myself with editing. Be sure to subscribe and like this video. I would really, really appreciate it if you do. Let me know in the comments what you wanna see next. Be sure to follow me everywhere else that you consume your social media, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!